Now, I don't know what the hell is going on with the great state of Texas right now, but something needs to be done. You see, we just had the murder of Lil Ronnie and his precious daughter a few weeks ago. Rest in peace to them. On top of that, we seen Yella Beezy getting arrested for hiring a transsexual loving hitman. Allegedly, he's the one who killed Mo 3. On top of that, one of the guys who's allegedly contributed to the murder of Say So P and the shooting of Sauce Walker, he was in Memphis and he made his way down to Houston. He died. We got Lacey, the star receiver from LSU. He gets in a high-speed chase and commits suicide. I'm not sure what's going on right now in Texas, but we need to get it together because just 2 days ago, Tracy Haynes, a 17-year-old boy out of Dallas, Texas, went to Wilmer Hutchinson High School and shot 4 people, caused 1 a panic attack, so that would make 5 people that were sent to the hospital. A mass school shooting. And he would not only do the shooting, but he would explain as to why he did it.
Haynes is facing multiple charges, including aggravated assault and a mass shooting. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager, live with the latest on what we know. Peyton.
Stephen, Heather, first and foremost, we have an update on the 4 victims shot. 2 have been released from the hospital and 2 remain in the hospital this evening. Meanwhile, 17-year-old Tracy Haynes, he is here at the Dallas County Jail facing a charge of aggravated assault mass shooting.
Right there.
First of all, if that is my daughter, I would be disgustingly disappointed. We would be having drills at the crib. What do you do when you hear a gun? And I hate the fact that these students have to go through that. I was in high school 2004, listen, not too much, 2004 to 2008. Yes, school shootings had happened before, but we didn't even rehearse what to do in a school shooting. But I know when I hear gunshots because we was around them back then. We had teen club, niggas was shooting all everywhere. If you was in Atlanta, you know what was going on. Everybody, nowhere was safe. But if you were young and dumb, you've been around some gunshots, and the first thing you need to do is get on the ground. You see these kids now, they be on this social media shit. She just sitting here on her phone like this, like, those gunshots? No, get on the ground. Bullets have no names.
Teenager taking an innocent social media video captured the sound of gunfire inside Wilmer Hutchins High. A sea of panic spread across the Southeast Dallas campus. Investigators say 17-year-old Tracy Haynes shot 4 students just after 1 p.m. Tuesday. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, surveillance video matching these stills obtained by Fox 4 shows an unidentified student letting Haynes in an unsecured door.
Now, I'm hoping that this student may have recognized Tracy as maybe a former, I'm not sure if he was a former student at the high school or whatnot. Maybe he was just walking past, seeing somebody knocking at the door and said, oh, I'm gonna let him in. I'm hoping it's that innocent because we've all done that before. A lot of the times you don't have to worry about things like that. You're not worrying about a school shooting. You're like, yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna let him in. Old boy knocking at the door. But you never know that could be life or death right there. In all honesty, even if that student let him in, right? Now he would deserve charges, don't get me wrong. But why didn't the school have every spot secure and they saying that it was a shooting last year? So this is normal activity. This is the normal lean on me high school right here. You got, where's Principal Clark at? Because y'all, that's what y'all do. Y'all just shoot shit up over there. So my whole thing would be, listen, we can point the finger at these children, but let's point them at the adults. Why is the security so laxed Why do the students know what doors to bring people into if that was the case that quick? That's the real question.
Investigators say Haynes began firing at students indiscriminately, approaching one student who was unable to run and appearing to take a point-blank shot. This surveillance still shows the suspected shooter standing over one of the victims. All 4 shot, expected to survive.
Now, welcome to the LaFlare Lounge, but we ain't gonna use them still shots. I'm gonna show y'all the actual interaction. I'm gonna show y'all the actual interaction. Hold on. Take a look right here. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know a lot of the times, and I hate to make this a race thing, man, but when it comes to mass shootings, usually a mass shooting for a black person is, I'm coming for this particular person. I have no training with my shooting, so I end up shooting other people. I shoot in the crowds. You know, I got a switch. The switch just shoots crazy. I hit multiple people. And a lot of the times, when the Europeans have mass shootings, I'm trying to kill everybody. Now, when I watch this quick video, I can't decipher what is what. I don't want to make it a race thing, but it kind of is a race thing. I'm just saying I know how our people react, and I know how other people react. I'm not saying that's how it happens every time. But what I will say is I saw him walk, and then he came back and he shot. He stood over somebody by the grace of God. Look at God. By the grace of God, that gun jammed. And that boy was able to get up because of his adrenaline and run off. So I'm not sure if he was intending to just hit anybody or if it was an issue. Now, he would later say on, in his own words, he would allude to it was a specific type of shooting. But we'll get there.
There was a young man that looked like he was in distress. Panicking, waving cars down.
Just a few miles from Wilmer Hutchins, Milton Nieto unknowingly picked up Haynes, who claimed he had just been in a car wreck. Nieto eventually dropped the suspect off at a Red Oak gas station. It wasn't until hours later when Nieto was watching Fox 4 News, it all clicked and he immediately called police.
My heart just started beating 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Now, that man did the right thing, because that's scary, man. You think that you're doing a good Samaritan job. You picking up a young black kid in distress, talking about he got in a car accident when really he just shot up a school. Listen, he did the right thing. He called the police, notified them, helped them out, probably with their investigation, and probably cleared his own name.
Anton Lucky is with Urban Specialist, a nonprofit organization that works to curb gun violence and poverty. His team Tuesday was already trying to get in contact with the victims of the Wilmer Hutchins shooting when Lucky unexpectedly received a call from the suspect's aunt.
She wanted to turn her nephew in, and she didn't want nothing to happen to him.
Police had a Waxahachie neighborhood swarmed searching for Haynes, and police posted up at the South Central Patrol Division waiting for him to turn himself in. Lucky acted as a mediator between a detective and Haynes. Haynes finally agreed to come meet at Lucky's office, and the two talked. Lucky says Haynes was willing at that point to turn himself in.
I don't want to die. I want to get killed.
Now, what I will say is all praises to people like Lucky who mediate in these situations, who are respected enough to be the one that is presumed to handle these type of situations. So I gotta give my praise and my thanks to him. I gotta thank the parents for saying, nah, player, we're not assisting you on going on the run. We ain't doing none of that foolishness. You gonna have to face these charges. You made your decision. Because he's a young, emotional man, and he did something that he probably automatically regretted. And I'm only saying that I know he regretted that because he actually made a confession as to why he did what he did. Not the smartest decision, but then again, these are kids. And this is what he said immediately after the shooting.
I love all my peoples, man. Nigga told me he was gonna kill me. All these niggas told me they was gonna kill me. Look what happened. I love my Aunt Sandra. I love the nigga behind this camera. I love Yana. I love my nieces and nephews. All of them. I want everybody to know I love them. People named that I didn't name, trust me, I love you. I can't think right now, but I love y'all. This is my last time fuck around be seeing y'all. Last time talking to y'all, excuse my language, but I love y'all. I know I was wrong for what I did, but I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I'll be damned if one of us get buried again. I'm tired of us getting buried and nobody doing shit about it. My mama gone, my granny gone, everybody gone that I love. So I can't go. I can't go. I'd rather y'all see me like this, locked up, than y'all see me dead in the ground. And I know that's really what y'all, come on now. I know y'all don't want to see me dead. Come on now. Cause I kill myself, but I know that's not what y'all want me to do. So let's be for real, y'all. I love y'all. All right.
Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't have much sympathy for people. And I think that he deserves all the jail time that's recommended. But I think he himself, out of the honesty that he said, he would probably say, I deserve it too. He said, I did it. I did what I felt I had to do. It is what it is. That's essentially what Tracy Haynes said. So I think this is an open and shut case. But what I will say is that if I'm an adult that was in his life, I'm questioning, did I do enough for this boy? He lost his mama, he lost his grandma. Did I put him in the proper counseling, the proper mental health exercises to get this boy on the right track? Now he's saying that it was people threatening his life at school. Hey, may have very well been that. But did I, as a parent, ask him, how was school? What's going on? Because I know my mama, and none of us perfect. So I ain't saying I had a perfect mama. I'm not saying I'm the perfect parent myself. But I know damn well my mama was in my business when it came to school. How was your day? What's going on in school? Oh, you ain't having no problems up there, is you? What's going on? We need those parents back. You see, these parents, they let their kids, they coming in school, all type of clothes that they never eat. My mom, man, I wish I would come in the house with somebody else's clothes. My mom be like, where you get that from? Nowadays, these kids, they get to come in the class, they get to come in to the crib wearing other people's clothes. Guns all in the house. They don't even know it's guns in there. They under the bed. Just guns. And I'm not saying he might have, and sometimes, listen, sometimes you could do a perfect job of parenting, but these kids still gonna make their decision. But I'll be damned if it's under my roof. I'll be damned if it's under my house. This kid needed the proper mental health counseling, man. He needed help because he only thought the only way of conflict resolution was for him to go to the school and shoot some up. And it gotta be that he's hanging around the same type of people going through the same thing. You heard the cameraman cheering him on. Damn right. Damn right. No. Damn no. Damn wrong. He needed somebody to talk to. He lost his mama. He lost his grandmama. He needed somebody to talk to. But instead, he decided to act out of emotion and shoot up the place. So, good luck. Good luck, Tracy Haynes, with your future. I think your future's over. I think that there's nothing else that you can do in this situation. And unfortunately, you threw your life away at 17. We saw what Tay-K did. I just reported on that. But listen, the world don't stop. It's going to just keep on going. And this ain't going to be the last time we hear about a story like this, unfortunately. And I hope that every school is starting to, properly start a protocol. The last thing I want to see is this. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom.
IG-TheLaFlare.
It's
him.